Have you ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure on how to move your life forward? Today I'm going to share with you my top 5 mindset shifts that if you apply will move you towards success, whatever that may mean for you. Because before I get started, I want to get very, very clear that success is relative. Your version of success and my version of success are two completely different things. But if you apply these 5 mindset shifts, I promise you it will move you closer to success, whatever that means to you. So mindset shift number 1 is embrace a growth mindset. Now, the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset is that someone with a fixed mindset believes that your abilities are innate and unchangeable. Essentially, they believe that the hands you're dealt with at birth, that's your hand. You can't change. So if you're always bad at reading, that's it. You can't get any smarter. And if you've always struggled with a certain thing, that's it. It's fixed. Like, you can't change anything. Whereas someone with a growth mindset, they believe that actually you can develop and improve through effort. Now, here's the key thing: effort. Because these abilities can be developed. They can be developed, but only through dedication and hard work. That is my belief, and that is something that has massively helped me. I had such a fixed mindset when it came to reading. I'm dyslexic, and for pretty much 28 years of my life, I believed that I was a bad reader. I was not a bad reader, I just wasn't enjoying what I was reading. And when I actually adopted a growth mindset and actually started to read, yes, I'm still dyslexic, yes, I still struggle to read, but actually I'm a very, very competent reader and I enjoy reading and I get a lot out of it. For me, the biggest mindset shift that you need to adopt is this growth mindset. And this is now backed up by science. There's something called neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is your brain's ability to actually lay down and form new neural connections throughout your life. We thought that when you used to think that when you got to the age of maybe like 28 or 30, that was it. Like, your brain was fixed, it was hardwired, and you can't grow and develop anymore. This has been completely disproven right now. Neuroplasticity, go and Google it, look into it. It actually talks about if you apply yourself to something and keep trying through dedication and hard work, you can actually rewire your brain. And this supports that whole idea that you can actually grow and change. Some people say, oh, you can't change, you're never going to change. No. The question is, are you willing to change? If you're not willing to change, then you are going to stay the same. And I believe this is a lot of people with a fixed mindset. They've got a fixed mindset because they're not actually willing to do the work. It's a lot easier to say, I'm born this way, I can't get any better. That's the easy route. I don't believe that you listening to this are going to take the easy route. Mindset shift number 2, embrace failure. Now, this mindset shift is absolutely critical because it transforms the way that we perceive and, more importantly, respond to failure. Instead of seeing failure as a dead end, which a lot of people do, it's viewing this as seeing it as a stepping stone. It's a stepping stone towards growth and success, because you have to fail forwards. To do anything in life, you're going to fail at some point. Just think about when you first learned to walk. You would have failed multiple times. And if you didn't actually embrace the failure through the support of your parents or your guardian, whoever's helping you, if you didn't actually embrace that failure, you wouldn't be walking right now. And also think about riding your bike. If you didn't embrace failure, the first time that you fell off the bike, that'd have been it. You wouldn't have ridden a bike. Or thinking about swimming, or anything that you are good at right now. Texting, computer games, singing, writing, reading, whatever it is, you would have failed forwards. And that's what we've got to embrace. We've got to actually embrace failure. Remember that formula I talk about all the time: pain plus reflection equals the progress. When you fail, it will only stay a fail if you sit in that pain. If you learn from the failure and actually reflect, you turn the failure into a lesson, which then allows you to grow and move forward. Embrace failure. You are going to fail. That is the same reason that pencils have erasers. They have rubbers on the end, or erasers, because you're going to make mistakes and you're going to need to rub it out. And the reason why all pencils have them is because everyone makes mistakes. So actually lean into those mistakes. Fail forwards. Mindset shift number 3, embrace change. So this kind of ties hand in hand with failure, because life is inherently dynamic, meaning it's constantly moving. Everything changes. The seasons change, the weather changes, friends change, your body changes, your hair changes. All of these things change over time. And that is to be expected. So what we actually need to do is stop resisting change. Because when we resist change, it can lead to us feeling a bit paralyzed, and then we stay stagnant. We stay stagnant and we miss opportunities for growth because nothing stays the same. So therefore, we need to move with it. If we're stood there worrying about change, we're going to stay stagnant, and opportunities are going to pass us by. And other people are going to overtake you when it comes to business, when it comes to opportunities, when it comes to finding a partner, whatever it may be. Understand the only thing that is certain in life is change. And this adaptability and flexibility, they're the key ingredients for success in whatever success means to you. The world is always evolving, it's re-evolving. So that mindset shift will encourage adaptability, openness, and that proactive approach will actually help you navigate life transitions. If you're actually being proactive and understand that things are going to change, it'll maybe help you read a few steps ahead. It'll actually help you get ahead of people that aren't reading it. People are expecting things to say the same. So if you're looking around right now and things are quite cushy, just understand things could change at any minute. Are you ready for that change? Whether it's good or bad, you've got to be ready for it. Now, before I go into the final 2 shifts, if you've taken any value from today's episode, don't forget to like and share with a friend. Comment down below from YouTube. I'd love to hear from you about what you think the 2 last mindset shifts might be, or any ones that you've adapted that I may have missed. If you are on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, don't forget to give us a follow as well. So mindset shift number 4, mastering your emotions. Now this mindset shift is, again, a very, very critical component of this, because your emotions play a significant role in your decision making, in relationships, and overall well-being. We all know this to be true. We all know that if we're not in control of our emotions are in control of us. We then start to react, rather than responding to situations. And when we react to situations, sometimes we don't share ourselves in glory. Sometimes we don't make the right call, the right decision. And it's only when hindsight comes in, I wish I made a better decision. This is where it's coming to controlling your emotions, and don't act from your emotions. Just stop, take a breath, think, respond rather than react. Now, by taking control of your emotions and actually responding to these situations, it empowers us to actually respond to life's challenges more effectively. Emotions are powerful tools when harnessed correctly. And as you know, and I know, emotions are also destructive. They can destroy situations, again, both from a work perspective, a friendship perspective, relationships, whatever it may be. If your emotions aren't in check, that's one of the things, the shifts you've got to make. Don't allow your emotions to control you. You are in control of your emotions. Now, the final mindset shift, actually take action. This whole thing at the start was about if you're feeling a bit unsure on how to move your life forward, you actually need to take action. That's the mindset shift you need to make. Because if you're not taking any action, then you're not going to get any sort of results. You're not going to get any sort of success. It's the bridge between thought and reality. Action is the only difference between a thought being a thought and a daydream. Because this thought, I want to do this. Okay, well, if you don't take action, it's just a daydream. And daydreams aren't going to get you anywhere. The difference between turning that thought into reality is actually taking action. And it's the catalyst of actually achieving your goals and making progress in your life. If you're not prepared to take action, then don't complain about the results that you're not going to get. And that's the truth. And you may not like to hear that. But don't complain about the results you haven't got by not taking the action. Like, oh, I wish I had these results. Okay, well, what action have you taken? Well, nothing. Then what do you expect? Now, that may sound harsh, but stop waiting for this perfect moment. Stop waiting for the perfect moment to take action towards your goals and your dreams. Because as we said, life is always changing. Things are going to get in the way. Things are going to pop up. You are never going to be ready. There's never going to be the perfect opportunity. Stop making excuses. Stop getting inside your own head, and stop convincing yourself that it's okay to just sit and wait, because we know that tomorrow becomes never. And I do not want that for you. Consistent action breeds success. And you may not actually know the actions you've got to take to be successful, but just take that first step. That first step is all it takes. That first step builds momentum. And that momentum over time is what leads to success. If you've taken any value from today's episode, again, don't forget to like and share it with a friend. If I've missed any mindset shifts that you think are key, pop them in the comments down below. Until next time, take it easy.